Okay, admittedly, I look a little bit gross today, but that's just because I accidentally put way too much Lush, like, hair smoothing product in my hair after I'd washed it, and now it's gone kind of greasy again. But I thought I'd show my face today, because that's what this channel is all about, right? It's, it's having more of a connection. Also, I bought this cool bandana yesterday because I'll be going to VidCon LA, and I thought, as an inherently sweaty person, what can I do to mop my forehead sweat? And it was between this and like a really 80s like sweatband, and I thought this would be a bit cooler. Although I'm always down for looking retro and dumb. But yeah, if you're wondering why my hair looks a little bit sticky, it's not because I intentionally meant it to be. It's just that's what happened. Sorry, mandatory burps. Okay, so I've been gone for a while. What have I been doing? I'm kind of moving back to Wales from London, but that means I'll actually have my own art studio, which I've been wanting for years. Years, I tell you. It's gonna be set, like, right now I've set up the recording studio for my next storytime video on my main channel. Literally just a pillow fort. If you've seen my Instagram story, you know what I'm talking about. But yes, I have a new drawing for you, and as it's Pride Month, I wanted to do my first ever Pride supporting drawing. So I knew from the start of what I kind of wanted. I wanted to be able to do this with a little heart shape. It's actually quite difficult to draw this, and also I didn't want it like covering my body because of negative space, so it had to be outside my body, and then I changed it a few times, so I eventually put it like here or here, wherever it was, like not on me, like I'm doing like a twist in my body. And I also wanted to make it kind of, I'm really enjoying doing a more sharp, edgy style at the moment, and I mean edgy in the literal sense, like literally like sharp edges, not as in, oh my god, I'm so edgy. This is what I do when I think. I should probably not do that in public. It is so warm in here. Send help. I get sweaty so easily. Ugh. You know, growing up as a 90s kid, well, maybe a 2000s kid actually, I had more of a sense of what was actually going on in my life in the 2000s. But my uncle has always been gay, and I didn't really understand this growing up. I was raised, I think my parents deliberately kept diversity in gender, and that you can, that, you know, it isn't always man and woman, it can be something else. And I don't think they deliberately hid it from me, but it was definitely not a big part of my education. Like, I was never told, these people exist, and that is fine. Maybe because it was more of a stigma back then, which is awful. Or maybe they had some of their own biases. I'd like to hope not, but I wouldn't be surprised. And I'm hoping that future generations, this is why I'm making this artwork as well, is that I hope that, you know, when I'm really old, I'm like 80 or whatever, if I don't die before then, kids will be looking up at us and being like, oh my gosh, like, did you know that, you know, women used to be looked down upon for having their body hair and stuff? And people were like, no, that's so shocking. And it's like, I know, like, people were barbarians back then. You know, if the planet survives until then anyway. But I'd like to hope that we keep being more inclusive and more diverse, and letting people, as long as it's not harming anyone, letting people choose who they want to love. I had a question from somebody on Twitter asking, like, oh, but what if like a 10-year-old started going out with a 36-year-old? That's not like love is love. No, it's not. That's just gross. You know, aside from the fact that a 10-year-old isn't developed enough to make that kind of decision. Anybody it's underage for a start. Like, come on, you inherently know that there's something wrong with that. But, you know, a man being with a man, or a woman being with another woman, another person, that's not harming them. So why am I getting involved? As well as the fact that I want to send the message to any of my viewers that I'm super pro LGBTQ. I don't tend to put labels on myself, but I'd like to say that I lean towards pan, I guess, because for me, I'm currently happy in a relationship with a straight guy. He knows where I stand, and my opinion is that when I really fall for somebody, I'm not really looking at specifically like, oh, that's a man, that's a woman, oh, I can't date them, or oh, I'm not attracted to that. For me, it's more connection-wise. So like, I wouldn't say if I really connected with somebody, it doesn't matter to me what their sex or gender is, and I'm open to anybody who clicks with me, you know? That doesn't mean that, you know, I'm constantly checking out people, as well as the fact that I wouldn't get involved in a relationship for obvious reasons because I have a wonderful boyfriend. You know, it just doesn't really cross my mind anyway. But I mean, that's just me. I'm open to anybody and whatever your preference is. If I like you and we really click, why not? You know, if we're both attracted to each other, then why not? So that's my stance on it anyway. So this is me just doing my little doodle with some like my pink colour and a little bit of a muted pride flag in the back. And I just wanted to say that love is love, my dude. I like how dude has evolved into, like somebody else said this on Twitter, that it's evolved into like a unanimous term. And it should be. It's like bro and sis as well. It's like you can call female friends bros. You can also call male friends sis. You know, it does, at this point, it just doesn't matter, you know? I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Also, my dude, some people were like, I guess you can like take it back to the, it's Wednesday, my dudes. Ah! I can't scream. Ah! Was that a pterodactyl? I don't know. You know what I mean. That's very famous vine. I was actually kind of channeling Taco from the Adventure Zone because he is a queer character and he says my dude a lot in the Adventure Zone. If you haven't listened to the Adventure Zone, it's an amazing podcast. Very wholesome story at the end. But yeah, I love Taco. I have cosplayed as Taco. So yeah, I was channeling my inner my dude. Also, I call everybody my dude. Like I call the boyfriend my dude. I call my friend Debbie my dude. It just doesn't matter to me at this point. But that's it for the drawing. I'm gonna start recording my face more because I just think it gives you a bit more insight into what I'm like personally and like personality wise, and it just adds a little bit more than just having a screen showing the artwork and just like my character doing nothing in the corner. So yeah, I do intend to have my hair pink for VidCon, but at the moment it's just back to standard ginger, which I love still. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, I do intend to upload more. It would be nice if YouTube monetized my videos now. But yeah, look forward to more of me, I guess. Okay, thanks. Thank you for watching. If you can, like it, then that would be nice. But, you know, apparently it helps. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.